Right now at noon, we're learning more details about the officer-involved death that happened near Fort Atkinson last week and how a holiday gift drive is helping hundreds of Madison students this holiday season.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane. Thanks for tuning in. The Wisconsin Department of Justice is releasing the names of those involved in the officer-involved death in Fort Atkinson last week. Officers say Wisconsin State Patrol tried to stop a vehicle for speeding on Highway 26 near Watertown. The passenger fled the vehicle but was later arrested. The driver of the vehicle, 23-year-old Joseph Crawford, took off. The vehicle hit spikes at Highway 26 and 12. That's when Crawford exited the vehicle with a handgun and attempted to carjack another vehicle. 3 troopers fired their weapons and hit Crawford. He died of multiple gunshot wounds at the scene. The 3 troopers involved in the fatal shooting are being identified as Trooper Keegan Williams, Trooper Alexander Polizzi, and Trooper David Heinisch. All 3 are currently on administrative leave. Officers say Crawford is a suspect in a bank robbery that occurred earlier that day in Monona at the Summit Credit Union, but the troopers were not aware of this when they attempted the traffic stop. Monona police say last Wednesday, the suspect in the bank robbery showed a handgun and ordered 2 employees into the vault. He left with an undisclosed amount of cash. This is being investigated by the Monona Police Department and the FBI.
And it's really about building that awareness to the community that we will not survive without your help at this point in time.
That's the message from the chefs and owners of more than 24 Madison restaurants as we approach the holiday season. We sat down with them for a conversation on the state of your favorite local spots and what you need to do to ensure that they'll last into 2021. It's part of a 3-part series, a commitment on our part here at News 3 Now to spotlight what these restaurants are going through. To catch the first conversation over at Channel 3000 and hear from chefs Tori Miller, David Heidi, and more coming up tomorrow morning on News 3 Now this morning. And we're continuing to spotlight some of our favorite spots that you can help save. Today, it's the Plaza. They're still offering carryout and delivery. The iconic tavern also launched a GoFundMe. You can find out all this information along with a list of other restaurants that could use your help up on channel3000.com. Right now in Wisconsin, there's been a lifetime total of 443,025 positive COVID-19 cases, including 4,231 deaths. Currently, over 44,000 cases remain active. More hospitals around the country are delivering Pfizer's COVID-19 shots to their frontline workers as cases of the virus rise across the country. A panel of experts is expected to vote to recommend the vaccine developed by Moderna tomorrow, with the FDA's green light expected soon after. David Begnow reports from Sacramento, California.
An emergency room doctor here at UC Davis Medical Center in Sacramento recorded this video of the emergency room on his iPhone, and he shared it with us to show what was described as a tremendous surge of coronavirus patients.
The pandemic has never been worse here.
Dr. Nate Cooperman runs the ER here, and yesterday,
I've never been so excited to get an immunization in my life.
He was one of the first 300 frontline workers to receive that Pfizer vaccine.
With this immunization, I now know that I will not die from this disease.
CBS News had exclusive access when 4,875 doses arrived in one box Tuesday morning, 3 hours ahead of schedule, thanks to the FedEx delivery man who said he was just
doing my part.
And because of that, the wheels were in motion.
As soon as they came off the truck, first stop is the pharmacy to start opening the box.
Pharmacy supply chain manager Erin St. Angelo took the lead.
This moment is about to happen.
Once the box was open, she immediately placed the vials into this ultra cold freezer.
As Erin's putting it in, it's negative 79 degrees Celsius in the freezer.
Mission accomplished.
The next step, take out 100 vials, label them, and give them 30 minutes to thaw out. And then it was time to transport them to the vaccine room using a mobile refrigerator. As they moved through the hospital, one man was pumping his fist in the air.
Finally, we're able to give them more or less absolute prevention given the efficacy of this vaccine.
Once those first 100 vials, which had 500 doses inside, arrived in the vaccination room, they were allowed to continue thawing out while the call went out to Eva Teniola. She was the nurse who would be the first UC Davis Health employee to get the vaccine.
I am so super ready.
As her husband drove her the 18 minutes to the hospital, the vaccine had thawed. It was then mixed with saline solution and given to Teniola right after she arrived.
Yes, this thought.
That signaled the first of thousands more to come.
You can sense the excitement from these frontline workers, can't you? Pfizer's vaccine is being given now. Moderna is up next. They could get approval as early as Friday, and Moderna's vaccine could be given to frontline workers as soon as next week. David Begno, CBS News at the University of California Medical Center here in Sacramento, California.
Well, a months-long deadlock on a second COVID relief bill may be about to be over. Top congressional leaders on both sides who are negotiating the measure expressed confidence that they're getting close to a deal. Both sides are focusing on what they do agree on. That includes an extension of jobless benefits, small business loans, and money for vaccine distribution. The deal could include another round of direct payment checks. No deal has been finalized yet, but an announcement could come before Congress recesses for the holidays at the end of the week. Within the last hour, President-elect Joe Biden has announced another history-making nomination to his cabinet. He nominated his former presidential rival, Pete Buttigieg, as Secretary of Transportation. If confirmed, the former South Bend, Indiana mayor would be the first openly gay Senate-approved cabinet official. Meanwhile, the Senate Homeland Security Committee is hearing testimony on alleged election irregularities. The president's former top cybersecurity official, Christopher Krebs, again stated his confidence in the system.
While elections are sometimes messy, this was a secure election. Of that, I have no doubt.
We must restore confidence in the integrity of our voting system.
Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris will also meet virtually with U.S. governors later today as states begin to distribute initial doses of the coronavirus vaccine. The sun's starting to break out across southern Wisconsin on this Wednesday. Josh Breiter has a look at your first WARN forecast. Hi, Josh.
Hey, Mark, good afternoon. A little milder out there today, better than the last couple of days, and we're going to warm up a couple of degrees. Let's take a live look outside right now from the Edgewater sky cam. You can see a few broken clouds out there, just a couple of peaks of sunshine, but hey, it feels good when it does come out today. Right now, current conditions in Madison, we're sitting around 30 degrees right now, just a little bit of a wind out of the northeast around 7 miles an hour, but that sun feels good when it does pop out. There's a look at your current temperatures. A little milder off to the east this afternoon. 34 degrees in Janesville, 28 degrees in Monroe. Again, 30 degrees here in the Madison metro. Over the next 12 hours, we're going to be warming up just a couple of degrees. So where we're at right now is about how we're going to be feeling. Of course, when the sun goes down, we'll be cooling off into the low 20s after dark. Coming up in just a few minutes, we're going to talk about our next chance of snow, Mark. I know a lot of eyes looking ahead to Christmas, and if the snow is going to stick around. I'll have more on those snow chances and the temperatures coming up here in full weather just about 10 minutes away.
All right, we'll see you then. Thanks, Josh. A local health insurance provider is donating hundreds of gifts to local families. Employees at WPS Health Solutions and community members have donated over 750 gifts for students and families at Henderson Elementary School in Madison. Today, the gifts will go to over 100 families, about 300 children within the school. Organizers say there was a larger need for gifts this year due to families struggling during COVID-19.
Just to kind of put it in perspective, last year we brought in about 250 gifts. That's what was needed. This year, 758 gifts. So almost 3 times the amount of people in need this year.
WPS employees and their friends purchased gifts that would be valued at approximately $17,000. Good for them. Happy holidays. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, let's see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Grab your slow cooker and join us as we recreate Grandma Irma's classic recipe. Once you try it, you'll understand why we go gaga over it.
Looking for a sofa? Looking for a chair? You haven't shopped furniture in Madison until you've shopped Dwellings, Madison's best-kept secret for design and furniture. Shop our fabulous new showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
Stop
Stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour. I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Power Swabs. When I met Dr. Ginniker and he introduced me to Power Swabs and I saw how effective they were and how easy they were to use, I knew we had to share it with the world. Power Swabs was clinically studied to whiten natural teeth as well as stained caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so effective, it works on stains caused by coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking. For those of you who have that one stained tooth that's darker than the rest, Power Swabs can target that area using swab precision.
I really love the fact that you're able to go individually on each tooth and make sure that it's going to be wider.
So this holiday season, if you have yellowing between your teeth or coffee stains near your gum line, just snap, swab, and smile. And each 5-minute application, you'll see whiter teeth. So stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes or an hour, and start using the Power Swabs 5-minute solution. Just snap, swab, and smile.
After just 7 days, the results were awesome. Power Swabs was easy to use every day, and each day I could see it better and better, and from beginning to end, it's definitely whiter. They look clean, they feel clean, and people have made comments about it, which is nice.
Call for your 5-minute solution to whiter teeth. This holiday season, order Power Swabs and receive up to 40% off the retail price. Get a free Power Swabs Quick Stick pen with your order. The Quick Stick pen is your on-the-go solution to help prevent stains from adhering to your teeth after drinking coffee, tea, or even after smoking. And in addition to saving up to 40% on your purchase and your free Quick Stick pen, get free shipping by ordering now. Dial the number on your screen or visit powerswabs.com today.
It's no secret, Robertson is Wisconsin's aesthetic leader. But with results this natural, patients can keep it a secret if they want. Our secret to reducing stubborn body fat? Cool Sculpting. Book a free consultation to learn how Cool Sculpting is different at Robertson.
Looking for a sofa? Looking for a chair? You haven't shopped furniture in Madison until you've shopped Dwellings, Madison's best-kept secret for design and furniture. Shop our fabulous new showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
Nothing excites me more than when I have the opportunity to recreate a recipe that has been in someone's family for ages. You know, the kind of recipe that brings back all sorts of memories when you taste it. Well, today, I want to thank Jody, who's part of our team, for sharing her grandmother Irma's recipe with us. It's an old world red cabbage that goes with almost everything. The first thing we do is dig out our slow cooker. Into that, we add a head of red cabbage that we've shredded, along with a couple of Granny Smith apples that we've peeled and sliced. On top of this goes some pats of butter, a splash of apple cider vinegar, a bay leaf, some brown sugar, and a bit of salt and pepper, along with some ground cloves. Now we cover it and set it on low so it can do its own thing. Once it's done, don't forget to remove the bay leaf. Come dinner time, it's ready to serve. This goes with everything from braised beef to roast chicken. And yup, you can serve it steaming hot or chilled if you prefer. To get the recipe for Grandma Irma's red cabbage, simply visit our website. You'll be glad you did. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we recreated Grandma Irma's classic way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
All right, Howard, thank you. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, a warmer Wednesday. So what's in store for the rest of the week? Josh Spreiter has the latest ahead in our first warm forecast.
At Menards, we carry the best selection of power tools and power tool accessories. They make great Christmas gifts, so stop in and stock up on gifts for everyone on your list. Works Power Tools are known for their innovative designs and affordable prices, like this 20-volt brad nailer and stapler. Its cordless design eliminates the use of air compressors and hoses. Get it for $139.99 now at Menards. Plus, give the perfect gift with a Menards gift card.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards. Spread holiday cheer and save more than ever at the Century House. Right now, give $50 or more to charity and get $400 off stressless Mayfair recliners in all Paloma leather colors and $300 off most other stressless recliners. Plus, save hundreds more with $200 off every sofa seat you buy. 'Tis the season to give a little and save big on stressless furniture. Shop the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
If your credit card debt is out of control, if you're in over your head in monthly payments, there's a secret the credit card companies don't want you to know. If you have more than $10,000 in credit card debt, you have the right to let us settle that debt for a fraction of what you owe. That's bad news for the credit card companies, but it's great news for you. We're Credit Associates, and we're offering you free information on how to completely resolve your credit card debt with a monthly payment you can afford. To see how much you could save, call now. 1-800-936-5735. Don't declare bankruptcy. Don't consolidate. Give us 10 minutes and we could save you thousands. After all, we depend on your success and offer a guarantee so there's no risk to call. Credit Associates. Live better, debt-free. Find out how easy it is by calling now. For the secret the credit card companies don't want you to know, call Credit Associates now and see how much money you could save for free. Call 1-800-936-5735.
How many of you are worried about having to shut down your doors?
Only News 3 Now talks to local restaurant owners struggling to stay afloat.
We're coming to our last legs here. We are in dire straits.
What you can do right now to help on the next News 3 Now this morning. We're called Firstborn Weather for a reason.
Our Firstborn Weather team has been bracing us for this snow chance now for the past 10 days.
And when the winter storm hit,
this has been the zone that's likely to get the heaviest snow.
Our team kept you informed with the area's best coverage. Trust the Firstborn Weather team on News 3 Now. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Well, Congress inches closer toward a coronavirus relief deal, and the top freshly baked picks for milk's favorite companion. Diane King Hall has more in today's Money Watch report.
Congressional leaders are still hammering out details on a new coronavirus relief package. And today, according to multiple reports, another round of stimulus payments for Americans is back on the table. But with that addition, lawmakers are reportedly stripping out aid for state and local governments. United Airlines and the CDC are teaming up to launch a contact tracing initiative. During check-in, travelers will get a prompt to opt in and provide contact information, such as a phone number or email address. The program is voluntary and will be rolled out in phases on all international and domestic flights as part of an effort to stem the spread of the coronavirus. Despite a burst of buying on Cyber Monday, retail sales fell in November. According to the Commerce Department, sales dropped 1.1% last month. That was worse than expected. It came as consumers fretted about the economy and some shoppers made holiday purchases earlier in the year. And plan ahead before baking the holiday spread. According to a new OnePoll survey, chocolate chip tops the list of favorite cookies for the season. Peanut butter was second, and sugar cookies rounded out the top three. But with a more socially distant holiday this year, you can just keep the cookies between you and Santa. And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to CBSMoneyWatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Diane King Hall.
Diane, thank you. Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrials down 55 points. The NASDAQ, however, gaining 46. The S&P 500 up about 4.5. Let's check in now with Q106 Farm Director Pam Yankee on this Wednesday. I vote for chocolate chip as well.
I know. My Santa's going to be... My Santa's going to need a diet by the time he gets done with all of our chocolate chip treats, I'm sure. But yeah, that's I'm good with that. Anything chocolate, bring it by me. You know, we are celebrating a little bit going into 2021. We've got the names of the finalists for the Wisconsin Outstanding Young Farmer Awards weekend. Now, they are going forward with this one face-to-face, January 22nd through the 24th. That's going to be in Neenah, but it is not going to be open to the public to make sure that they're able to socially distance and be responsible that way. Want to congratulate congratulate the finalists for the Wisconsin Outstanding Young Farmer Awards weekend, including Joseph and Ashley Dudekowitz from Crivets, Clint and Aaron Hodor from Eden, Michael and Jenny Jensen from Elk Mound, Shane and Jennifer Sauer from Waterloo, and Leslie and Scott Savina from Deer Park. Like I said, they are going to all be together, being interviewed by a panel of judges and obviously networking with each other as they decide who's going to represent Wisconsin for the 2022 National Outstanding Young Farmer Conference. So again, congratulations to those 5 finalists. We'll be following up in January to see exactly who is where. This is my last visit with you until the new calendar year. I'll be out on holiday. So what about holiday gifts for that tough-to-buy-for farmer? From Progressive Ag Foundation, they say, think safety first. Look around the farm and see things that might be worn, might be rickety, might be less than safe, and think about those as replacement items. Janet Davidson, who is with the Progressive Ag Foundation, says it may not be fun or flashy, but anything you can do to make it safe is going to be a benefit. Barrel cheese unchanged today in Chicago. 40-pound block cheese down 1/4 cent at $1.65. Double A butter down 2 1/4 at $1.45 1/4 per pound. So that's the way she wraps for the Farm Babe for 2020.
2020, we'll see you in 2021. Hopefully.
Sounds good.
Better times. Happy holidays, Pam.
Thanks.
All right, here's Josh now with a look at your forecast. Hi, Josh.
Hey, Mark, good afternoon. Yeah, all eyes are on the Christmas holiday, which is next week, 9 days away already. Let's take a look a little bit about the history of Christmas and how much snowpack we've had in the last 10 years. As you take a look at the map right now, you can see basically we've had nothing or a lot of snow. That's kind of the way things have shaped up. Last year, we didn't have anything on the ground. The last time we had a decent snowpack was back in 2016 with 7 inches on the ground. So we should be feeling pretty good going into next week. Here's a look at your snow depth across Wisconsin. You can see that swath across much of Iowa and southern Wisconsin. Central Wisconsin, northeast Wisconsin, they've got nothing on the ground right now. So again, we should be feeling pretty lucky if you are a snow lover, especially around the Christmas holiday, because we don't have a lot of snow in the forecast through December 25th. You can see Madison around 2 to 4 inches is possible through Christmas, but again, don't count on that. We know things change with Mother Nature right now, but we should be feeling pretty good with the snowpack we have right now with the Madison Metro. All of the systems right now, all the energy out east, you can see that low pressure system out towards the East Coast where they are preparing for a big nor'easter. Some of the biggest snowfall totals some of those cities near Philadelphia, Boston, and New York have seen in quite a few years. So much of that energy off to the south and east of us. You can see weather track across Wisconsin right now, just showing those clouds, a few broken clouds with some mixed sunshine across parts of the state right now, but not much as far as snowfall around here. Closer look at the Madison Metro right now as far as temperatures go. 30 degrees here in Madison, a little warmer off to the east, 32 degrees in Watertown, 34 degrees in Janesville, a little cooler down in the Wisconsin River Valley, 29 degrees in Boscobel, 28 degrees in Lone Rock. Future track temperatures this afternoon, you can see we'll be staying around the temperature we're at, maybe going up a couple of degrees into the afternoon today, but you can see we will see a couple of hints of sunshine, which will feel good this afternoon before those clouds work back in overnight and we cool off into the low 20s by the time most of you go to bed tonight and by the time we wake up tomorrow morning. There's a look at your 7-day forecast, and as we advance over the next 10 days, again, we are in that quieter weather pattern for now. There are a couple of chances of flurries, especially as we get towards the end of the week. We will warm up by Friday, 38 degrees, so there will be some melting as well, and then we'll be staying in the low to mid 30s as we go into next week. Christmas on the 10-day forecast, 24 degrees, a cold Christmas it's looking like right now, but again, not a lot of snow chances on the way for us, Mark, so we'll hope that those temperatures will stay around that freezing point so we don't melt too much over the next 7 to 10 days or so we can give southern Wisconsin a white Christmas for the first time in a couple of years, Mark.
All right, fingers crossed. Ahead on News 3 Now, thank you, Josh. Ahead on News 3 Now at noon, if you plan to ship your holiday gifts, you better do it quickly. We'll have more on that ahead at noon.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
You were always the responsible one, so much like me. always taking care of everyone else. But this wasn't your responsibility. I already took care of the arrangements. The Ryans made it so easy. I didn't want you to worry about a thing. It's my last gift to you, my lovely daughter.
This Christmas, Fleet Farm has every gift for every list. Gifts are big at Fleet Farm. You'll find the biggest selection and the biggest savings. Know someone who's on the go? Get a free $15 gift card when you buy 2 select Yeti drinkware products. Know someone who's big into ice fishing? A Vexlar FL8 SE Gens pack is only $249.99. Fleet Farm has gifts for everyone on your list. Christmas shopping just got easier. Fleet Farm. Gifts are big here.
RHD Plumbing has the most reliable professionals in the industry. With honesty you can trust to deliver quality products and workmanship, dedicated to being the best. RHD Plumbing now offers complete bathroom and kitchen remodeling, the best plumbers, and everything else you need to finish your dream project. For your home or business, get the job done right the first time, with no surprises, with the reliable, honest, and dedicated plumbing professionals of RHD Plumbing, proud partner of the Green Bay Packers.
Have you heard? Tempur-Pedic sleep is better sleep. With innovative memory foam developed by NASA, Tempur-Pedic mattresses reduce motion transfer, which means less tossing and turning so you can sleep undisturbed through the night. But which Tempur-Pedic is right for you? Come to Denver Mattress and test for yourself. Let our expert sales staff guide you to your perfect Tempur-Pedic. And right now, get a free Furniture gift certificate when you purchase any Tempur-Pedic. Shop Denver Mattress today, your Tempur-Pedic elite retailer.
Do you take daily prescription pain medications, but they don't help enough? Do you want more options to better manage chronic pain? University of Wisconsin-Madison STAMP Study offers free, safe, therapeutic programs to address chronic pain. The programs occur once a week for 8 weeks and pays up to $340. Call 608-212-6902 today. Again, that's 608-212-6902.
The United States Postal Service says it's overwhelmed right now with an unprecedented number of packages and a limited number of employees due to COVID-19. The USPS issued a statement warning customers that they may experience temporary delays during the holiday season. It says there's a temporary employee shortage due to a surge in COVID-19 cases and, at the same time, an historic volume of mail. The Postal Service is asking people to send holiday packages and cards as soon as possible to avoid items arriving after Christmas. UPS Ground and FedEx Home Delivery and Ground Delivery, that deadline was yesterday. For UPS, for the post office, first class service for mail and packages, you need to get it in by Friday. Monday's the deadline for FedEx Express Saver and 3-day freight, as well as UPS 3-day select. Walmart announced its shipping deadline to get deliveries in time for the holiday. For 2-day shipping, orders must be placed by December 19th. The 21st is the deadline for next-day delivery, and orders must be placed by December 23rd at 4 p.m. local time for in-store pickup on Christmas Eve. Many retailers are warning of delivery delays because of the increase in online shopping. Experts also warn shipments of the COVID vaccine could also impact delivery times. You got all those days, Josh?
What was that, Mark?
I said you have all those days figured out when you can ship stuff?
Oh, my goodness. You know, I've got most of mine done, so there's some good news. I actually just finished my Christmas wrapping this morning, so I should be in good shape, and I don't have to ship anything, so all is good there. The other thing I'm excited about is White Christmas, and I think we have a pretty good shot at it here in Madison. Let's take a live look outside from the WIC-TV Skycam right now. You can see a snowy shot there from our station, and you can see right now that right with the temperatures, we are not doing any melting out there. 30 degrees here in Madison, a little warmer down to the south, 34 degrees in Janesville, so a little melting down there. Over the next 12 hours, we'll be staying around right where we are right now, maybe a couple of degrees up there. Not much of a wind to worry about right there. Temperatures staying pretty steady, and we're staying pretty quiet over the next 7 to 10 days leading up to Christmas. Mark.
All right. Thank you, Josh. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. In the meantime, have yourselves a great and safe afternoon.